Okay guys, you asked for this and I shall deliver. Enter the ninja box. Whoa! Okay, so I have had these ninja boxes in the corner of my living room right there for a few years now, and I have been thinking what I'm gonna do with it, what I'm gonna do with these things. And one video that I recently did, I was asking you guys that, hey, you wanna see a ninja video? And everybody said yes. Not everybody, but some of you at least said yes. So this is the first of 3, and in this video I will go through these boxes and I will try to fit them back in the shelves and try to say a few words from each movie. So let's go! Okay, let's start with the signature film, Enter the Ninja, a Canon Group production, and starring Franco Nero and directed by none other than Menahem Golan. Yes, he was the director, and basically this film brought the ninjas to United States and to the Western audiences. It's not the first ninja movie to hit the Western screens, but I think this was the one that started the 80s ninja boom. And here we have very rare Finnish version of Enter the Ninja on this red covered this Showtime R videotape. And these things come with this funny little case that has this lock mechanism there. And yeah, these are very rare. Basically all these releases with this type of case are very rare, and this is cut like, I don't know, 5 minutes at least, or maybe closer to 10 minutes, so it's a complete torso. But this is a rare tape and I'm very happy to have it, and in its original box especially. And I have here behind these Vinegar Syndromes and Unwatched Films, Prisons and City of the Living Dead. Here is my R-video shelf, and as you can see, I don't have too many of those, so I will try to fit this. Okay, let's get rid of exit wounds, maybe. Okay, it's my Steven Seagal shelf right there, but maybe I put seagulls somewhere else. But now I will stick this thing back to with its kind. So there's Enter the Ninja, and continuing with the Enter the Ninja, here I have the less rare tape from VCM. These are these kind of crappy releases. Maybe this is cut even more, this one, but I'm not entirely sure about this, but much more common tape and much more crappier cover, and I will put them in there next to the other VMCs. And finally I want to show you from this Ninja the Killer's Machine, German Blu-ray release. Maybe I should update this for Kinolorber releases, because Kinolorber put these out on these kind of great slip-covered versions, so maybe I need to get one of those and get rid of the Ninja the Killer's Machine. It's an uncut release, however. So Ninja the Killer Machine goes here, kind of like a mixed. Oh, okay, it's a German release. Maybe I put it here next to Killer Alien. Das Killer Alien. By the way, hey, Vinegar Syndrome, if you are listening, put this out on your branch. This is a great film from Tim Kincaid, and the original name is Breeders for sure. Okay, 10 Ninja Der Killer Machine VHS goes. Yeah, here's my toes tape, so I will put it there, and later I will move it from the background there, because there I have the other VCMs with this type of tape next to Charles Bronson's Street Fighter. Yeah. Okie dokie, the next one is something called Justice Ninja Style. What the hell is Justice Ninja Style? Well, it's a VHS shitfest. Okay, doesn't focus on that, but Vinegar Syndrome sub-label, maybe they don't work there anymore, work in the sub-label of Vinegar Syndromes, but yeah, this was like a do-it-yourself movie, shot on video shelf, shot on video movie, and this was kind of quite funny film, I have to say. It was made in this small village in United States, and clearly the makers of this film has much more enthusiasm to make a ninja movie than actual skill. So it has been, I don't know, a couple of years since I watched this, but I remember it being quite fun. So this goes to the Vinegar Syndrome sub-label shelf, and I do believe it is here. Yeah, maybe we can, okay, maybe put it in there. Yeah, right next to Degausser videos, Redneck Zombies and Satanic and yeah, pornos. Next up we have, of course, New York Ninja. It had to be here. And hey, check this out. I have Vinegar Syndrome release on these Molo covers. A new VHS release. Now, this was truly a one-of-a-kind release back in the day. It was released, I think it was 2022 or 21, and this is a peculiar ninja movie in that sense that it was a lost movie, and Vinegar Syndrome found the negatives, the original camera negatives, and mind you that this has not been finished, this film. So Vinegar Syndrome finished the film and arranged dubbing in it, and they had absolutely no idea what this film is even about. They only had to guess and kind of lip sync what they're talking about. And crazy project, but I love it. I will give this 4 stars. This is so absolutely balls to the balls crazy. And this VHS is great, but also, of course, I do have the, yes, I do have the, I love the New York Ninja LP record. Sure, I have the LP record, and the music was done by a synth band called Voyager, synthwave band, and yeah, this film has a great soundtrack, and I think this LP looks fantastic. And then, of course, I do have myself a New York Ninja comic book, because you definitely can't live without this comic book. I don't, I have to shamefully admit that I have not read that, but yeah, I have no hurries to read everything. Yes, and then the main attraction here, New York Ninja on Blu-ray, and yes, I am wondering why didn't they do right from the bat, they didn't do a 4K, but never mind. This is a great release. It's a VSU style cover, and there's a booklet, and then here we have the actual cover. Great stuff. And gonna put this back to the Vinegar Syndrome shelf, and not actually, okay, maybe I put this on the display shelf here, and also the VHS goes next to it. I think it's fantastic. I will put this here, at least for now. Next up we have something called Robo Ninja. Full Metal Ninja. Hey, this was some sort of like a Asian movie produced by Bandai. Just remember that I have actually watched this, and I remember that this was actually pretty good. Nice special effects, and I think strongly that this is some sort of like a pilot episode of some TV show or made for TV film, for like a kids movie. But all in all, I think this was pretty impressive. Because especially when I didn't have any expectations. So when is Robo Ninja coming out on Blu-ray? And this is a UK tape, so I will put it in the import section, which I have here, right next to Savage Street. Ninja in the Dragon's Den. Yes, hey, this is a very fun movie. I have seen this when I was a young punk kid, and immediately I fell in love with this movie, and the opening song is just a great earworm. It will stuck in your ear. It's fantastic. Directed by Corey Yen, and has a great fight scenes and great choreography and whatnot. And this is a somewhat rare tape, this Nordic video release, only titled with name of Ninja. So this is a Nordic video release. I will put it next to Jackie Chan's Project A, yeah, because that is to a Nordic video release. So Ninja goes right there, baby, right freaking there. And continuing with the ninjas, we have something called Three Ninjas from Imperial Entertainment. And hey, this is a clearly a film geared towards the kids. I have never seen this film, and I don't think I'm gonna be watching these kiddie movies. Maybe I will, never say never. And we have more Three Ninjas. Three Ninjas Strike Back. So this was a Columbia TriStar release. So it's from different label, but tell me in the comments if you have seen Three Ninjas and is this something worth watching? Well, I don't think so, but hey, let me know. But these are so... I don't think I have even played... Well, I have Imperial Entertainment here, but this shelf is so full that I don't think I can fit any more films in there. And these are kind of like films that I don't necessarily want to find a place from the shelf. So I will put it in the Ninja box here. Probably this box will go to basement. Let me know if you want to see the basement too, because there's more movies where the sun doesn't shine, man. Yes, there is. And then, not necessarily a ninja movie, but I wanted to include this because this was absolutely crazy fun. Karate Jäger parts 1 and 2, and this was a Dragon Hunters. Goddamn, now I forget the actual name of these films, but McNamara brothers, these kind of Canadian brothers that produced these kind of action movies. Twin Dragons was the name, and there was the other Dragon Hunt or something. 2 movies, and both of these 1 and 2, they are like in the same series, and both of these films are absolutely crazy. So much fun, and I would certainly want to see these on Blu-ray. I mean, if you're a fan of like a very poor quality action films, like a vanity projects, maybe you need to check out Karate Jägers. And keep in mind the McNamara brothers. These guys know their business. And since this being a German DVD, I will put it in the German secondary action shelf. Yeah, put it right up there. And hey, check out Kickbox Terminator parts 1 and 2. Anybody out there know what films they are? Let me know that in the comments. Get kudos for yourself. Yeah. Okay, moving on back to the Ninja shelf, and let's see what is then next. Okay, hey, Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. This is a VSA release, an absolute... Okay. Another laugh riot. This was so bizarre film. A Spanish-Mexican co-production or Spanish-Haitian co-production. Some very weird combination or something like that. I watched this, was it last summer or summer before that? Maybe last summer. And I was thinking, what is even going on in this film? As far as I recall, there was some CIA agents that try to control these ninjas, and there's some sort of ninja school in an old castle, and this was weird, so weird. And this is a Vinegar Syndrome archive number 34, so keep that in mind. I don't know if this is now out of stock or still in stock, but if you can get your hands for Ninja in the Claws of the CIA, I highly recommend that. So put it in the Vinegar Syndrome archive shelf. I think that is the actual place if you're counting the numbers. Yeah, right next to Bucky Creek 2. One more Enter the Ninja in the box, and this is a kind of very poor quality, in poor condition, kind of NTSC beta tape, so you don't often see these in Finland. So you can see that this box is badly damaged, but you get a sense of this box. These are kind of actually pretty cool Betamax boxes. So yeah, I think this is released in the mid-80s or something. But this is in such a bad shape that I will put it in the Ninja box there, and maybe take it to the basement then. And hey, yes, let's go. This is a weird one. This is a definitely weird one. I'm not even certain if this is a ninja movie, but it is some sort of Greek film. Yeah, I don't even know what this is saying, but if there are any Greek viewers, let me know what does this mean. And I have captured this, and they are speaking actual Greek here and no subtitles, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on with this film. But I think there was ninjas, but since I don't know any Greek words, I cannot understand Greek language, so I don't think I will ever be able to watch this. It's a rare tape, I'd like to think so, from Master Video, but it's a Greek tape, so I will deliver it in the Greek shelf of movies. Hey, there's a spot for it. Between Commando and Martin. And Penitentiary 3, of course. Penitentiary 3. It's a kick-ass film. Penitentiary 3. When it's coming out on Blu-ray, goddammit. When, why not? Hey, speaking of Greek tapes, another Greek tape. The Ninja Squad. Okay, now this is something that, okay, I can understand the Ninja Squad, but I cannot claim that I have ever seen it. From HVH. Home Video Hellas, and it says here English version. Okay, this is another one of these that I have never seen, but definitely want to someday check it out, because the cover page looks awesome, and probably this is some sort of very crappy Godfrey Ho film, but that is for me to find out. So I will put it next to Bruxelles film here. Then something called The Ninja Busters, or should I just say Ninja Busters, much like a Ghostbusters, but not nearly as good. And as far as I remember, this was not that great of a film, and this was also one of those lost films like New York Ninja. They found this somewhere, some garbage bin, and put it out on Blu-ray. More like an action comedy. I don't remember liking this too much. And this is released by something called Garage House Pictures. I don't think I have any other releases from these guys. But the cover page looks quite intriguing, and I know that lots of people don't even know the existence of this film. So consider yourself informed about Ninja Busters, but I cannot recommend this film too much. So I think this was originally here, and put it back right there. And speaking about Godfrey Ho, we have something called Diamond Ninja Force. Why is it called Diamond Ninja Force? This is a Finnish VHS, and you can probably see what this film is about. So Godfrey Ho made like, I don't know, 100 of ninja movies, combining different films and adding ninja footage here and adding Richard Harrison footage here and there. These are completely messed up films, and maybe they can be enjoyed in a alcohol-fueled bad movie festivals, but approach with care these, because these are insane. But I don't recall if I have ever even watched Diamond Ninja Force. You can easily mix these up between each others, but this I can tell you, Ninja Terminator, I watched this, and this is a Cauldron film release, and this was a donation by Michael from Helsinki. I am eternally grateful for this, because I slept on this bad boy and didn't buy it, and I was getting worried that, hey, I'm gonna freaking get this. I mean, Cauldron film and Neon Eagle is their sub-label, but yeah. I got this and I watched this finally, and yeah, it was a genuine Godfrey Ho crap fiesta for sure. I mean, yeah, I liked it. It's insane. I liked it, and it has absolutely no rhyme or reason. But check out, hey, Richard Harrison's the Garfield telephone, and check out the robot that is like delivering ultimatums, and all this kind of weird stuff happens in this film. This is a great release. It also includes the original Korean movie, The Uninvited Guest of the Star Fairy, kind of like this kind of crappy 70s kind of espionage thriller, but they spiced it up with the ninja footage, and by they I mean Godfrey Ho. So this I will stick here, the Blu-ray box, and this baby I will have to take it back here and try to fit it in the Alpha Panorama shelf. Yeah, Alpha Panorama back in the day in Finland was like this, well, crap quality label. They put out all kinds of stupid garbage, and yeah, Diamond Ninja Force is definitely one of that, part of that stupid garbage. So next to Howard the Duck and Sisu goes Diamond Ninja Force. Whatever the hell that means. So finally there is only one thing to show you, and this is the American Ninja collection. Yeah. So what have we here? We have American Ninja 1 and American Ninja 2, American Ninja 3 and American Ninja 4 and American Ninja 5, and of course the Blu-ray compilation including four American Ninjas. They missed out the fifth one, and hey, it's not even worth it. And yeah, I will show you this. Hey, here I have Sam Firstenberg's autograph. I got this from one film festival, and this is quite a rare tape, this Finnish tape of American Ninja. It is a cut version for 2 minutes or something, but yeah, I cherish it because of the signature from the director, and also I think it's a very cool looking tape. And then also a cut version, American Ninja 2, and much more common tape, these Showtimes. And this, the same thing goes here, American Ninja 3. And this is a Warner Bros. Release, also a cut version. All of these are cut versions, except for the number 5. And I think this is number 5 in Finland, got even released as a R-rated version. From the top of my head, I would say that the American version was the PG-13 version, but can't be sure. But okay, American Ninja 4 and finally the American Ninja 5 with Pat Morita and yeah, all that good stuff. So where I'm gonna put the American Ninjas? That is the question. Previously they have been on the top of that shelf, but hey, now it's populated by all kinds of Star Treks and Uncle Sam's and Repticuluses and Arrow video specials and Gameras and Godzillas and whatnot. So okay, where I'm gonna freaking fit that shit? Okay, let's put the American Ninjas in the Scarface shrine. Okay, they can be for a while at least there. Yes, put the American Ninjas there, and I will take that separately, this 88 films release. Put the VHS here. Okay, it kind of looks cool. American Ninjas on VHS, all side by side. And this goes to the 88 films, which is here. Put it next to, okay, it's 101, but put it next to Delta Force 2 Blu-ray. And that's that. Okay, that was the first Ninja Box video. Tell me in the comments, what did you think? And are you excited to see the next couple of boxes which are here and waiting for me to shoot them? Hey, thanks for watching and see you in the next video, my man. Yeah!